5 signs your love is one-sided. Ever feel like you're the only one putting effort into your relationship? Well, it's time we talk about that. Relationships are a two-way street, built on mutual respect, understanding, and equal effort. But if you find yourself nodding along, thinking, that's not what's happening in my relationship, then you might be facing the tough reality of a one-sided love. In this video, we're diving into the 5 signs you are in a one-sided relationship. Remember, it's not just about counting who does more, but understanding the deeper emotional dynamics at play. So let's get real about love, and when it might be time to rethink where your relationship is heading. Number 1, it's you who always initiates the plans. You're the one who's always picking out new restaurants to try, coming up with fun ideas for the weekend, and even scheduling those much-needed date nights. And your partner? Well, they just seem to just going along for the ride, rarely, if ever, taking the initiative to plan anything. It's like, if you didn't make the plans, would there even be any dates or outings? This constant one-sided effort in keeping the spark alive can be pretty draining. It's a sign you're in a one-sided relationship where you're giving more than you're getting. Number 2, they have time, but you're not part of it. It's a strange feeling when you notice your partner has time for everything and everyone except you. You see them hanging out with friends, diving into hobbies, or even just scrolling through their phone. Yet somehow, they're always too busy when it comes to spending time with you. All that you're left with is wondering why you're not on their priority list. Now, this is a clear sign of a one-sided relationship where you're waiting for a spot in their life they never seem to have. Number 3, you are the one who apologizes, even if it is not your fault. Ever find yourself saying sorry, even when you haven't done anything wrong? Sounds familiar? Maybe there's a small argument and you end up apologizing just to end it, or you're the one always making up first, even if it wasn't your mistake. It's like you're trying to keep everything smooth, but it's always you doing the smoothing. Well, this can be a big sign that things in your relationship are a bit one-sided. After all, in a healthy partnership, both people should be able to say sorry and make things right, not just one person all the time. Number 4, they avoid serious relationship conversations. Now imagine this. You're sitting down with your partner, trying to talk about where your relationship is heading or how you both really feel about each other. But every time you bring it up, they change the topic, look uncomfortable, or say it's not a good time to talk. Sound familiar? Well, if you're nodding along and realizing that you're always the one trying to have these important conversations while your partner just avoids them, it's a tough pill to swallow. You might be facing the reality of a one-sided love. Remember, true connection thrives on mutual openness and communication. But if it's just you trying to reach that level, it might be time to reevaluate where you stand. Lastly, it's when you are the one who constantly justifies their behavior. Think about the last time your partner let you down. Maybe they canceled plans last minute or forgot something important to you. Did you make excuses for them, like, oh, they're just busy, or they forgot, but it's okay? If you're always covering for them and making excuses, it's a sign things might be one-sided, isn't it? It can be really tiring that it's always you who keeps on justifying their behaviors. You know, healthy relationships mean both people take responsibility for their actions, not just one person making all the excuses. So, now you might have come to realize that you're in a one-sided relationship. But you know what? There are ways you can try to bring things back on track. But if you find it challenging to make progress on your own, consider initiating couples counseling or seeking help from a professional counselor. At couplemantra.com, we have a team of experts who can help you book your trial therapy session today.